remember on Jedi Council this past week, Christian and David and I talked a bit about the situation with Daniel Fleetwood, the Star Wars fan, husband with a very rare form of cancer, who was dying. He was not going to make it to the premiere of Star Wars Episode 7. And an online campaign began to, I believe it was Force for Daniel was the hashtag, to try to get him the ability to see Star Wars The Force Awakens before it's too late. You guys did it. He did get I think it was 3 days ago, he saw the film. I can't remember if he got to see it with his wife or not. I hope he did. He saw the film, and then news came out this morning that in his sleep, Daniel had passed away. His wife put it up on Facebook. Daniel, who did get to see Star Wars, has passed away. It's a sad story. But at the same time, I mean, I don't know this dude. I'm getting emotional. A great movie once said, "Every man dies, but not every man lives." And in the case of Daniel Fleetwood, in the face of the most horrific thing, obviously he or his wife, and we shouldn't forget his wife in all this, would ever face in his life, the most incredible challenge, the most incredible difficulty, the most incredible trial, in a world where the online universe is populated by trolls and assholes and people who just like to be jackasses and make things difficult, it can often make us lose faith in who we are as a people, as a species even. But the situation of Daniel Fleetwood was one that reminded us that we can all win. We saw the online world, the fan community, rally around a guy that we have never met, that we don't know, that has nothing to do with us in the world. Yet millions of people took it upon themselves to get online and advocate and push and fight for and give voice to this dream of this guy who was facing his final days, to bring him a moment of unparalleled joy that is something that kind of only movies can bring, to give him that moment before the end would come. And together, we won. Us at this table, you, Disney, Daniel's wife, and Daniel himself, all together, we won. Never underestimate joy. Never underestimate the value of bringing, even if it's just a moment, of joy into somebody's life. Daniel has passed away, and that is an incredibly sad thing. But in the midst of all that, there is incredible joy that Daniel got to do something that he probably dreamed about as a Star Wars fan his whole life. That probably all of us, we joke on this show about, if JJ gives you a call and wants you to come over to his house, we joke about it all the time. Daniel, as a lifelong Star Wars fan, got to embrace that, be with it. His wife got the joy of seeing her husband being able to do that and be a part of it. And a lot of us, including me, and I want to thank everybody out there for this, you've given a lot of us joy to see that the online world and the online fan community isn't just a bunch of trolls and assholes and people who are out there just trying to stir shit, but we're a group and collective of people who actually care about each other, even when they're people they didn't know. And collectively, we made something amazing happen for this guy, Daniel Fleetwood. And I just wanted to say, obviously, our condolences to Daniel's wife, and in the midst of this incredible tragedy and sorrow, and my deepest thanks, just as a human being, to everybody else who made something like this happen for this guy in the final days of his life. So rest in peace, Daniel Fleetwood, and our thoughts and prayers to your wife. Did you guys want to add anything before we moved on to Twitter?
No, I mean, beautifully said. I mean, following that story and then seeing that he got the chance to see the movie and died in his sleep, it's fantastic.
Yeah, and it's also it's one of those things where the story of Daniel Fleetwood reminds everybody how important Star Wars is to so many people. So anytime some dolt on Fox News wants to talk about why Star Wars is being oversaturated in the market, or I'm sick of seeing Star Wars, just remember how good Star Wars is and how much good it does for human beings, how it makes us feel like we can become something more than ourselves. It's so much safer than religion or anything else that you want to throw at it. When you watch Star Wars, you feel special, you feel a magic, and I'm glad that Daniel Fleetwood got to feel that for a little bit longer.
All right, so once again, thank you to all of you, and yeah,
Hey guys, if you like this clip, click here to watch the entire episode. Also, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel because it'll help you stay up to date with all the stuff we've got going on here at Collider.